So in this video, I'm going to show you why you don't need to panic. You can relax. Not financial advice. And that these things happen during the market cycle. So stick around. This is going to be a good one. So first, let's address the elephant in the room. The whole market is absolutely tanking. Now, actually, in the last hour, if you had been smart, you could have made a nice trade. That's 20%, 23%. In the last hour, there's been massive rebounds. But overall, the market is tanked from being above $2 trillion market cap to losing 23% market cap. That's like in the hundreds of billions. So we got to about 2.2 and then got as low as, no, we got much lower than that. Maybe it's not updated yet. At the moment we are at, where are we? There we go, 1.6, and that's discounting the rebound that's just happened. So the market's tanking. You know, we can look at the news and see what news stories they're going to attach to why it's tanking. There's always going to be some, I've heard China FUD could be the reason. It could be regarding Elon Musk saying something. There's always going to be some news article that the people are going to tie the drop to. There's also a meeting with the FOMC, is it the Federal Reserve or FOMC? Could have been some negative news in there or whatever that's going to be linked. Basically, there's going to be loads of news articles that they're going to link to it. But to be honest, all of that is irrelevant because these things happen. I'm going to show you using history why these things happen or how that they happen even. And I've shown this many times before, but I think during these times it's especially important to look at why that is. And then we're going to look at some altcoins as well as to where they are in the chart. So looking at Bitcoin's market data, you know, in the year of 2017, where we're following it very closely, we've got several major levels of correction here, being 35%. We've got, you know, very close to where we are now, which is, you know, into May, and then the beginning of June, from the top to the bottom, a 42% correction, which is very similar to what's happening right now. Now, I'm sure at that time there's going to be so many news articles saying China FUD, China bans whatever, Turkey bans this, that. Doesn't really matter. These things happen. It's always gonna. It's just when massive rallies occur, you know, it becomes very unstable at the top because they're unsustainable. It's just gonna dip. It's gonna correct. That's what it does. Going forwards, we have further corrections of 40%, and then of course we have the massive blow off top, where the end of the bull market. So these things happen. Even if we look at Ethereum, now Ethereum hasn't got as much data, but looking at Ethereum, okay, so here, because Ethereum was quite small, the correction was a lot less. But you can even see here, this massive wick over here, 72%. These things happen throughout the crypto cycles, throughout the cycle of cryptocurrency, especially the larger cap ones. And looking at the total market, again, this is, even though this is more dictated by Bitcoin, you've got these massive corrections. Even here, you've got, if we zoom into this weekly candle right here, right here, from the top, 38% correction, and then if you move that to this point, you have another 31% correction. So these things happen all the time, and what normally precedes is a massive rally. These things normally flush out the retail traders, the weak hands essentially. And then for those that are, they have strong hands, they've got diamond hands, they hold on and they even buy more during these levels to go on and make more profit. So it's part of the market cycle. These massive flush outs, it's never going to be a smooth ride to the top. It's always going to be massive swings, up and down. But if you're smart, and this is definitely not financial advice, but if you're smart with it, then any crypto that you are looking to buy, for example, me, I'm looking to add some Pancakeswap, because I think this is a great project. It's on the Binance chain, so it allows me to hedge. It allows me to hedge against just having Ethereum dexes. So all these projects are going to be massively discounted. So this has dropped 66%, but at the moment it's at 60%. Any project that you wanted to get, Uniswap right now, huge discount, and it's finding support at this level. So massive opportunities right here. Swap, again, massive discounts. Most cryptos have dropped by almost 40%. Cardano, Polkadot, Cosmos, everything has dropped in the market. Going to the 24-hour level. Okay, so for some reason, some are still up, but if you want to get some SafeMoon or Shiba, some IOTA, some Stacks, SNX, all these cryptos are now on a massive discount. Now, this is, of course, not financial advice, but you've got to think. I've said this in my Instagram as well many times. You've got to reverse your mentality. Follow me on that, by the way, if you haven't already. You've got to reverse your mentality from buying when everyone's greedy, to reversing that to selling when people are greedy, and buying when people are fearful, like right now. This is where you make the big money. So let's have a quick look at the news, see what it's tying it to. So over $8 billion liquidated in a day as Bitcoin plummets to 30k. Dogecoin copycats, including SHIB, tumble over 70%. No surprise there, it's a shitcoin. Got some Ripple news. Despite the SEC lawsuit, Ripple partners with Egypt National Bank, so that's good news. So going back to Bitcoin to finish off this video, because it's not a long one. It doesn't have to. I just want to kind of get the point across that this happens very often during the cycle. You can see here this massive rebound from 30,000, which, to be honest, even I was shocked that it went that low, all the way to 36. The main thing is that it's not dipped below this $32,000 support level. If it did, I'll be very honest, then that would be very worrying, because then there's not much support between these two levels, so it could dip all the way down to that level, and then I would say the bull market is definitely over. But that hasn't happened. Bitcoin is still, finding support, still rebounding. It might continue going down towards that level once again to test it before going up, but I think the worst is now over, and it's probably going to start consolidating and finding support before turning around properly and going to the upside. So again, any coin that you're looking at, XRP, Ethereum, you can buy Ethereum now at 2,400. If you were ice cold, right, you could have bought Ethereum once again at $2,000. That's crazy. Another chance. You really think Ethereum is going to die, or Bitcoin is going to die? No way. These cryptos are highly valuable. So again, anything that you're looking at, before it's too late, before the sale is over, dip a little bit in there, buy a little bit, don't sell, especially now. It doesn't make sense to sell now when the market is down 30-40%. You're just going to make a huge loss, and then it's going to go back to where it was before. So that is what I wanted to get across, the message that this happens during the cycle, and that you don't have to be worried necessarily. But of course, it's never financial advice. You already know what it is. It's never financial advice. So I'll leave you there. Hopefully that has given you some reassurance, and that we will see brighter days again. It's not always going to be green. There is going to be some blood here and there. So see you in the next video. Peace.